Hey there, fellow defenders of Lycan Air. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, episode 51, Auxiliaries. Ray is immediately caravan overweight. So we have 440 uranium, and I'm going to abandon 50 kilograms of it. Oh my god, slider. Fine, 49 of it. And then one more. We're still a little bit overweight, so I'll ditch the Centurion armor. And now we're going to visit... Oh, we need to go to Londinium. Where is Londinium? Here it is. Visit Londinium. Should I take a senator quest when at Londinium? Meaning, once... Essentially what that means is once the crafting district is done, I would try to build up another bedroom for the senators and to sway another one to join us. Have you guys vote on that? It's just me, or has it been, like, raining almost constantly since the start of the stream? Feels like it really has not let up at all. You're trying to take inspiration for how I lay out my base, because you get too safe and repetitive with your setup? One thing that I do a lot is roleplay. And, derive challenge from the role-playing and the roleplay restrictions, rather than just a difficulty ramp RimWorld. As I was saying before, I do find, not exclusively, but a lot of the times when you just difficulty ramp RimWorld, it doesn't get more interesting, more fun, it just gets more challenging. Kind of like how people will just, like, eat spicy food just to say they can handle the spice, but there's definitely a level of spicy food where it loses its flavor. It's just heat. It's just pain, right? And, you know, in some games, that's fine, but I don't necessarily seek that in all games. So for RimWorld, I do like a challenge. I like to be challenged, but I don't like it so challenging that, like, there's nothing left to enjoy. Wow, the Western Republic stay was just okay. Yeah, we really did not tend to their needs very much. We were busy. And I think I'm being penalized for that. Understandably. Hey, Lillipore, clean up Gavros' blood. Our arena should stay clean. Thank you. Oh, I know why this didn't have walls, because the fences look wrong. Yeah, whatever. I don't care how the fences look. So I think the senators are getting, like, fed and everything much better now that the shelves have been resolved, which is good. Ray is on his way to Londinium with the uranium they requested. 3,000 silver to potentially buy another slave or two. Lots of food, water, etc. Drugs. And it seems to me like you guys want me to take another senator quest once at Londinium. So let's take a look at who it could be. That's so strange. So it could be either Lisco or Matson. So what next senator to influence? One second. So Lisco does heavy shields and bad moods are shorter. And Matson does legionary armor and weapons sell better. Maybe the last furniture I will do iron, steel, and something else. Because we also make radiators. Well, I'll do, I'll do double strand. Actually, Tyrian fabric is probably going to be another one that we make, like, fancy furniture out of at some point. There we go. We have, it's not done because we lack the steel to finish the quarry, but we have most of the infrastructure for the expanded craftsman district. And then they're a matter of illuminating the stupid thing. Because it's a lot. You know, it's a quarry. It can be open. My other quarries are enclosed. Truth be told, I don't know why. I'm gonna maybe remove the roof off of them. Because you don't really need an enclosed quarry. I mean, I don't think that they're... Well, so they're... No, I'm gonna leave the roofs on them. The reason I did it was for like a RimWorld meta reason, which is that the stone cutting associated is faster when it's heated. But the open quarry is not for stone cutting, so I guess I'll just leave it open. Alright, one more minute to vote on the Lisco versus Matson, and thank you for voting. So that also means we need to make another one of these. Scala? Were you the constructor? Yes. So Scala is going to be unrestricted in order to be able to do some of the floor work here. And I'll put the bathrooms in like that. Oh, good. The plumbing already runs there, so that's easy. We have 2 Vulcanalia flags. One of them was gifted to us, so we'll burn the gifted one, which is the northernmost one, this time around for our Vulcanalia. Gotta celebrate our allies. And searching the map tile for coal, nothing found. Yeah, we exhausted. Before someone's like, hey, just mine it from the adjacent tile. In the lore of this roleplay, we only have the land rights to the area that we live in. We don't have land rights anywhere else. So we can't just, you know, do that. It also would be a good idea for me to do a conversion ritual on Gagu. I wouldn't mind having another miner. And could potentially construct her once he's trained up a bit more. Oh! Or we have to do with Thukul. A prepare a while raid of Neanderthal brawlers. Alright. So what I'm doing here is the slaves that had betrayed me, plus Dolores, so that Dolores has to fire on her own people, are going to man the scorpions this time around. Instead of my colonists. And I'm going to send my shooters out with Tranlandry and Mila guarding the slave crossbowmen and women. Darius gets the gate. And we're going to go with Lisco as the next person to try to influence. A work frenzy for Serafina Stare, who has never worked a day in her life. Love it! I figured they would disengage. The southern group is much larger, and this is just a prepare a while standard attack. I left Maxis out of this because he doesn't run at normal speed. Do I have to recruit Gagu before releasing him in order to keep him? I have to convert him via the rules of the series first. So that's why he's in prison. So we convert, then recruit. So he doesn't believe in the Senate. Something else is happening. Oh, friendlies are coming in. Oh boy! Good luck, you enemies. Y'all are just gonna get thrashed. The other group hasn't yet committed to an attack. But my friendlies have... Alright. Everyone go home. I don't need defenders now, because... this group is way larger than the enemy's group. So, you know, we're warriors. We're going to assist. But yeah, that was a lot of allies rallying to me. Quest available. Thukel in the camp. He's done this before. This is not the first time that their chief is like, hey, do you want a peace treaty? At the same time as he sends raid parties. Dude, you're taking the Parabellum a little too seriously here. The famous Roman saying, if you want peace, prepare for war. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He is unwaveringly loyal? Gagu is? Gagu is unwaveringly loyal. Yeah, actually that's true. But he was a recruit. So I might just force recruit him as a result. Because he was a member of us, and then like the unwaveringly loyal popped up after we had converted or whatever. Which is silly. Well, that raid was easy. Patching up some of their wounded. Ooh, wounded you are indeed. So there's only one that's like downed. I'll rescue. Everyone else is either dead or fine. Now, there is an argument to be made of the Western Republic soldier, this one, Quiv, to be buried properly, as they did lay down their life in the defense of our colony. I think these are all Thukels. Yeah, everyone here is Thukel. So there's one person to bury. That's not too bad. Keeping an eye on Sextus here. Sextus is really bad at tending themselves. I wonder if I can't just like... No, I can't do it for them. It's like, I could do it better. Please just let me. But the game's like, nope. And it's raining again. Because of course it is. Should I go to the Neanderthal peace talks? Just because I'm joking about them preparing for war regularly doesn't mean I don't attend. I'll let you guys decide that. Maybe you want me to attend. Or maybe you like to see Neanderthals die by the dozens. Oh, yep, you collapsed. Hey, Bebo. Let's go save Sextus. I don't need another grave. And settings. Storage. Corpses. Human. Strangers. And bury. Done. You were probably like a Gaul or something. She's not wearing armor. So she was like a slave forced to fight. Happy that I saved her, but it's pretty clear what kind of role she had. She was a Western Republic redshirt. So before rescue, stop bleeding. Cool. Pick up the herbs and rescue. Our reputation with them is going to be like maxed out. Oh, you put on the Plasteel Legionnaire helmet. Fine. Just color it the right color. You guys don't want me to go to any peace talks. I get it. They tried to murder us. Makes sense. Alright. I was sort of curious as to whether or not the wall lamps would burn out fast, and they do. So I'll roof up just the sections right over the lamps themselves, or the torches. We don't deal with barbarians. I agree. I can see the reason behind that. So we do have a Vulcanalia soon. It is going to get colder. I don't think the senators in their nice, warm, cushy villa are going to have any problems. But I'm getting warnings about that. Yeah, all those torches burned out. And hopefully, Ray will be able to buy steel-making stuff. Because we have need of coal in order to build a quarry. It might be time to consider another slave. Actually, this might be a case of me just not cooking. No, there's food down here. I think we're going to need another slave for the Western Republic. And I'm intending for Visaron to be that slave. Once they're converted and dealt with. The senators aren't really getting their food delivered promptly, and that's a problem. Especially if we're going to consider adding yet another senator to a roster. Definitely going to need to resolve that issue. Thrumbo are leaving. I am very glad that I checked when I checked. Scipia, hop on the Scorp turret. Nabla, you do the same. Maxis, if you're able to get there in time, although I know you move at the speed of slugs. And Mila, too. Try to take at least one down. God, they're tanky. I mean, as they should be, but good lord. Ooh, mangled brain scar. That's going to slow you down, though. I think he's making it out. You're suggesting making the slave barracks less decent? I guess I could. In truth, I don't really care. Any more work on it is more work than I want to do. Can you shoot? No, it made it out. Oh well. Well, Ray's almost at Londinium. Another thing I'll need to do is... Oh, gold. Yeah, that's a resource we could be putting in there. We're going to need the royal bed and all the other furniture. So, a really good opportunity to use our furniture workshop. We're also going to want another carpet. Another large rug. I do have the double strand for that. That's good. Ray's almost there. Oh, silverware. We please. Oh, it hit my walls again? Well, I guess they're paying for the damage. Probably need to do group hunt of the Bison, because Bison do have a chance to fight back. So we're in Londinium. Fulfilling trade order now. Cool. We have that beautiful book. Then in terms of trades, let's take a look. Tharaz, a slowpoke impid. Yeah, no thanks. Deus Dedit. Kind ascetic female. Already believes in the Senate. Skills are kind of bleh, unless we're using her for fighting. She could be a guard. I'll consider it. Ketzrat. Nimble, great memory, impid. Oh, let's take a look at injuries. I don't think... None. Okay. Ketzrat. Nimble, great memory, construction social, probably not. Titus. Quick sleeper. With a wooden left foot, probably not. Goat. Great memory, only likes animals, is the Neanderthal, no thanks. Caro. Psychopath. Who does art and medicine. Nope, thanks. Garwalan, a wolf blood, undergrounder, slothful quicksleeper, plants. Plants? See, I do need help in the farm. You have some health problems, but like, I do need the help in the farm. So there's number 2. Misogynist teetotaler? No, thank you. Okay, so buy in 2 people. They're both slaves. And whether they remain as slaves or they join as colonists will be left up to you guys in the polls once they return home. Then the other thing we wanted to do is to request a quest from Lisco. So here is Lisco's requests. We can either be rewarded nothing, gold, or armor. And we have to attack the Veil of Shadows. So Lisco wants us to attack a different target, fundamentally, than all the other that we have in the past. The rest are just like, kill the Neanderthals, and then Lisco's like, oh, kill someone else. Nice change of pace, I suppose. All food. All food. Okay. So now they have the food for the return trip. And Ray is coming back. Oh, there was one other thing. Trade. Did you have steel-making stuff? No, I don't see anything coal or anything like that. All right, so let's go to Brigantium and then Calicia and see if they have some stuff too. And also Brigantium might have slaves because we haven't checked in there for a while. Well, the game is like, oh, I hear you need meat. Let me send you meat in a nice hard shell. Thanks, I guess? So I'm putting these slaves on the turrets, being not monitored by the colonists. Oh, you didn't really close the door in time. Okay. I thought I had triggered the door closing, but clearly not. So slaves, to me! Nabla's a wimp, so this isn't going to end well for Nabla, but, you know, whatever. His slave. Nabla's down. Things I could have predicted for 500. Alright, the doors are closed now, magically. Lucia, just some bruises. Nabla, just some bruises, although it's to your liver. Dolores, yeah, just bruises all around. Cool. I'm forbidding the door because the tortoises are going to make their way to me, and then once they're there, I can hop on the defenses. The good news is the meat we wanted is now inside the base, so it lets us to cook, which is convenient. And you guys want reward number 2. Copy that. So we'll take the gold. Still waiting on the tortoises. They're a little slow. I checked back and it's like, oh, you've moved a whole 20 feet since I last checked. Good. Is there anyone outside base? Nope. If there was, I'd be writing out foe in. What have I told you about delivering the food in time? Yeah, we need to convert that slave promptly. So how about we work towards that? Conversion ritual is on cooldown because Darius is in wolf form. Okay, so as soon as Darius switches from wolf to human form, we'll have him kick off a conversion ritual. Did I bury the ally in the casket? I have, yes. Quiv is in there. Or however you say his name. New city. Lisa. Lisa, no thanks. Elise. If you're wondering, I looked at it real quick and I saw the traits of Gourmand Misandrist and I was like, nope, don't want any of that. Felice. Navidad. Cannibal, nope. Regina. Germaphobe steadfast. Dirt mole with a scar. Nah, I could do better. Laurentina. A jealous pessimist brawler? Yeah, I don't really want someone that's going to have mental breaks who's good at punching people to join. Sounds bad. They do have steel here. So I will buy all their steel. They don't have coal though. But at least we'll have steel. So that's good. And then I will trade with Calicia too. And then head home. I want to clear the tortoises out quick rather than wait them out, because I'm also afraid that the guests here will get up and leave, which would be somewhat a terrible idea for that to have happen, given that it's not safe for them to exit. They're such tiny targets. Chance to hit like 7% per shot. Who's the best shooter here? 17, 17, 13, and 14. So like Lucia at 17, a 10, 16% chance to shoot. The foggy rain is a major factor as to why it's so hard to hit these things, because foggy rain halves your accuracy. But still, brutal. It could be gerbils, true. It could be smaller. Or guinea pigs, I think, is what you mean. Shouldn't have light by the turrets? That's not a thing. Used to be like 2-3 years ago, maybe? It's not been a thing in RimWorld for a very, very, very long time. Also, some of our people are wolf bloods, so wolf bloods are not affected by light levels anyway. But yeah, here's the factors that you can see. Weather, target size, weapon, and shooter. Darkness isn't a factor. Or, you know, if there's like physically a cover because there was an oak tree there. Light does not affect shooting accuracy. No, it hasn't in like years. It used to. To your credit, it used to. Yeah, if you're ever wondering, you just look. Just select the weapon and say force target, and it'll tell you what affects it. So we're missing like crazy because tortoises are tiny and it's raining, and that kills our accuracy. So you guys wanted me to pick option number 2 here. I'm going to wait as long as I can because we haven't made a lot of progress building the room, the lodgings for the senator. So I want to take as long as I can. Dear Lord, just clear this. Another thing I could do is to force a specific target that's easier to hit. And, like, keep doing it like that. It's actually less efficient because wounding a bunch of tortoises offers the chance of them bleeding out, so they don't have to do killing blows. But I am severely getting impatient here, so I'm sending my bladesmen to the front in order to resolve this a little bit more efficiently, because this is getting ridiculous. They spent like all night shooting in the dark. Well, it'll be a little easier when we just hunt with swords. Should have done it like this to start. I just didn't want to risk like scars. Because of the quality of our blades, we're going through them quick. Am I winning? I am. It's against some tortoises, though, so it's nothing to boast about. Alright, city's open again. Ray and slaves are leaving Alicia. Darius is back into human form, so I did say I was going to try to do a Gagu conversion ritual, and I'll kick that off now, and then like let the people that need to sleep, because a lot of them had a rough night being told to shoot all night long. When did the darkness change? You'll have to look it up. Years ago. I'll try to Google it quick for you. Used to be the case. Yeah, I mean, you could always do the version control for RimWorld and Steam and try to change the version to figure out what version it was, but it hasn't been for a while. Oh, it was effective down to 35. Nice. Now, there is the precept of, like, combat in darkness bonus. There is an ideology that makes you more accurate in the dark, but there isn't an ideology that makes you accurate in the light. So, like, you know, the dark ideology, you should have it be not, you know, not light. I don't know. Yep. There you go. A little bit of information for you. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 3rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com also has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscriber, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Centaurians.